I've always been drawn to the abandoned Marlowe Hotel, standing desolate at the edge of our town like a forgotten monarch. Its once grand windows now stared hollow and dark into the creeping fog that seemed perpetually settled around its base. Local legends whispered about its haunting, but curiosity overcame my fear. That night, I decided to explore it. The air was unusually still as I approached the gaping entrance, the grand doors hanging off their hinges. A chill slithered down my spine, but I pressed on, my flashlight's beam cutting a swathe through the darkness. The lobby was a cavern of shadows, furniture draped in ghostly sheets of dust. The air was thick with the smell of decay. As I ventured deeper, my footsteps echoed off the walls, the sound distorted as if someone else was walking beside me. I tried to shake off the feeling of being watched. I reminded myself that it was just a building. Buildings do not watch. I found the staircase, its once plush carpet now a feeding ground for moths. As I ascended, the temperature dropped, and my breath misted in the flashlight's beam. The second floor was eerily silent. The hallway stretched before me, lined with doors that seemed to whisper secrets. Curiosity led me to one door slightly ajar. I pushed it open, the creak of its hinges sounding like a scream in the heavy silence. The room inside was shrouded in darkness. I stepped in, my heart pounding in my ears. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind me. I spun around, my breath catching in my throat. I rushed to the door, but it wouldn't budge. Panic rose like bile. I turned to the room, my flashlight trembling in my hand. That's when I saw it. In the corner of the room, a figure stood, cloaked in shadows. I couldn't make out its face, but I felt its eyes on me, cold and malevolent. A low growl rumbled through the room, and the temperature plunged further, frosting the air. I backed away slowly, my mind racing. Gone. The whisper was so faint I thought I imagined it. Leave. It came again, louder this time, a command more than a suggestion. I did not need to be told thrice. Adrenaline lent speed to my limbs. I threw my weight against the door, and with a reluctant groan it opened. I didn't look back as I sprinted down the hallway and descended the stairs, the growls chasing me like the wind. Outside, the cool night air felt like a reprieve. I gulped it down, my lungs burning. I glanced back once at the Marlowe Hotel, its windows reflecting the moonlight, silent and watchful. The fear I felt inside those walls was palpable, but it was the echo of the whispered warnings that followed me home, rustling through the trees. Gone. Leave. I never went back to the Marlowe Hotel. Some places, I learned, are better left to their ghosts.